Schedule a free design consultation, and the more you buy, the more you'll save on blinds, shades, shutters, and more from Budget Blinds. Visit budgetblinds.com today.
Well, the Lakeland basketball teams have their work cut out for them on different ends of the spectrum. The men are fighting to stay in a playoff position, and last weekend spoiled Nate's perfect season, handing them their first loss of the regular season. The women are still ranked nationally, but dropped 2 spots to 8th after Nate defeated them last weekend. Both were at home this weekend, and after a successful Friday against Keanu, trying to complete the weekend sweep this afternoon. Women already leading 38-20 at the halfway point, showing how dominant they are in this league. Here, Rebecca Burns finds Brianna Carlian down low, and she pops up for the deuce. This time, it's Amber Irvine who connects with Burns to give the Rustlers 2 more. Then leading by 34, but the shot clock counting down. With the buzzer beater. Haley Mitchell, the 5'5" guard, also had a hot night. Here she goes up from downtown for 3. The women complete the sweep and go on for the landslide victory against the Huskies.
We need to dominate glass. We need to not turn the ball over. If we play like we did this weekend, we'll have a really good shot at going to nationals. The flip side of that is if we play like we did a couple weeks ago, we won't be there. So the inconsistencies are starting to go away, and this is the time of year where we need to see that happen.
We plan to keep them under 36 like we did yesterday, so that was off, but I think we played really well as a team. We're really building on what we did in the last couple weekends, so that's good.
Now let's see if the men could build off their big win against Nate last weekend. They were up 48-40 at the half, but some hot shooters and lots of fouls on Keanu eventually evens things up for the teams. Now tied at 82-81 for Lakeland with 30 seconds left, and Daniel Briscoe with a huge turnover, but he can't sink the basket. And he has a huge miss on the first one, but sinks the second, and we're all tied up. Clock winding down, and Josh McPonte taking his sweet, sweet time. Then he makes the drive for the basket, looking to pull a foul. He can't get the basket either, but Jacob Hallbolt with a clutch rebound, and he pulls a foul. He sinks the first and the second, just making things look easy. Huskies have to score to even it up. Stephen Jones hangs on for a jump ball. Huskies foul McPonte, and he sinks the last 2 with just 0.7 seconds left as Rustlers hang on for the win.
You know, good for them. They battled back, and this wouldn't go away. You know, I don't know if we ever did give up the lead. I think we did. I think we trailed by a point or something in the fourth quarter. But yeah, you know, I think that's our team. We just seem to, you know, battle and continue to battle, and it's always down to the last shot. So.
And we've been bringing you coverage all week. The best male curlers from Alberta are in Wainwright this weekend for the provincial championship. And while the spotlight will be on the likes of Kevin Cooey and Brendan Botcher, there is one person in particular that makes it all possible. Moses Woldry reports.
Behind every takeout, perfect draw, or this, he's the guy to make sure it all happens.
My name's Jamie Barassa, and I've been making ice for 38 years now.
A career path that had humble beginnings.
My dad was rec director in a small town, and he was involved in making the hockey ice and the curling ice, and I just sort of followed along with what he was doing.
Taking him to places he'd never imagined.
I've managed clubs, and I've been the ice maker at clubs, and I just got to the point where I thought I could just go off on my own and consult and do events. It's taken me overseas to Europe. I've done ice for the Chinese Olympic team, so I've had a chance to get around a little bit.
There's a lot that goes into the process of making the best curling ice.
Normally when we do an event like this, we usually have up to 10 or 12 people. We're here at 6:30 in the morning, and we don't get out here till 10 o'clock at night, so it makes for a long day.
Each step meticulously planned.
We'll start scraping and pebbling the ice. We put a base pebble down first, which is a little colder and a little smaller pebble, and then we put the bigger and hotter pebble on top. And the thought is they wear through the pebble, they wear it down and break down. The smaller pebble will be there to pick up so they can get through the game with the ice actually going flat.
And as the game goes, Barassa keeps a close watch on his computer. monitoring the temperature from sensors on the ice.
There's a little bit of science to it, and there's a little bit of good luck sometimes. I mean, every facility is different. We have lots of issues we have to worry about: outside temperature, inside temperature, how many people are coming to the game. If a game lasts longer and some get done earlier, it all makes a difference.
From Worlds to Briars to Provincials, there's no other place Barassa would want to be.
I could have had any other career and be retired now, so but yet here I am. I guess I just enjoy it. If I do a good job, you know, it's satisfaction.
Moses Wildu, Newcap Sports.
And to a different type of ice. In the AJHL, the Lloydminster Bobcats are trying to snap their 3-game losing skid tonight against the Canmore Eagles. In the previous 2 meetings, the Bobcats have won both, and with less than a month left in the regular season, the Cats are hoping to get some winning momentum back, especially with 3 teams within 4 points of the Cats in the standings. Puck drop is at the Civic Center at 7:30.